Number 1 here on slide 3, we're going to start off by inserting a rectangle onto the slide. I'll go ahead and do number 2 with you guys too. And we're going to resize that rectangle so that it is a 2.5 by 2.5. Okay, so inserting a shape or a rectangle, you're going to want to go to that insert tab there. And it is a shape, so we're going to click shape. We're going to click rectangle and just go ahead and draw one. We'll resize it on our menu here. Okay, so there's a rectangle there. If you still have your menu popped up, that's awesome. If you don't, let's say you had X'd that out. As soon as you insert your shape, same thing, you should be able to come over here and click that menu icon and it'll pop it up for you. Again, make sure this is not selected, this lock aspect ratio. We don't want it to be locked. So we're going to make it 2.5 by 2.5, hit enter, okie dokie. We are going to rotate the square 45 degrees so that it resembles a diamond. Okay, so here we are, right here's your rotate option. And then see how it says, you can flip it 90 degrees. We want it to be 45 degrees. And again, don't eyeball it, guys. I really want you to learn how to do this stuff so that it is exact, not just a guesstimate according to your eyes. So we're going to get rotate. Let's hit more rotation options there. And of course, mine's being weird. More rotation options. Maybe it was up already? No. All right, hold on, guys. So, I kept hitting that and saying it wasn't working. Well, it's because it was already up. It's right there. I just needed to open my eyes a little bit. Okay, so for your rotation, again, we've got this square selected, this rectangle. We're in our format tab. We have the size menu open, and you've got rotation right here. You can just change that to 45 and hit enter. Boom. It changes it exactly 45 degrees. Love it. Okay, number 4. Select the square and one of the images. Use the align command to center the square and image so that the square and image are perfectly centered on top of one another. Brady, you need something? You need a drink? Okay, hang on, guys. So go ahead and select one of your, go ahead and select your square, I guess, and then hold down Control. As you're holding Control, go ahead and select one of your other objects. Just one of them. So now you can see that I've got one of my squares, or I got my square and one of my objects selected. We're going to align these so that they lay directly on top of each other. Again, do not click and drag these. I want you to know how to do this exactly. So we're going to come over here to align. Make sure you're in, I don't think it matters which format tab you're in. Just make sure you're in one of these. And then we're going to go to align. And then we're going to go to, okay, so what we want, make sure align selected objects is selected. If we have align to slide selected, it's going to align these things into the center of the slide, not necessarily on top of each other. So we want the selected items aligning to themselves. So have that selected and go ahead and click your center, and then go ahead and click your middle. So, and it's okay if your square is on top of your picture so you can't see that. We're going to fix it here in a minute. But as of right now, yours should look something like this. If your square is behind your image, that's fine. No worries. Okay, step 5, we are going to change the fill of the square, the fill of it to no fill, and then we're gonna put a border on it. And we can make the border any color, weight, or type we want. All right, so this time, deselect, go ahead and click back on the square. Make sure just the square is selected, not the image behind it. And then right here, we're in the, it's a shape, so we're gonna go into shape fill options. For shape fill, we're gonna say no fill. And then for your border shape outline here, you can choose any color you want. I'm gonna go with the green because it kind of goes with the ranch colors. And then you can come up here and make it thicker if you would like. And also, if you would like, you can do dashes, whatever you want. Okay, so pause me now if you need to and do all of that. And then come back to me when you're done. And we're going to do step 6. It says send the square behind the image. Okay, so as of right now, you can see the squares in front of it because it's over top of the image. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the square, right click, and then we're going to hit send to back. Boom. And now the square is behind the image. And that is it for slide 3.